It kind of grew as we got older. There's always been kind of this weird part of it for me where I'm like, is this a pity party? Because I don't want it to be.
Kendall Jenner and Hailey Bieber. The friendship breakup no one saw coming. No one expected Kendall Jenner and Hailey Bieber to drift apart. They were the blueprint for eight-girl besties, jet-setting to exotic locales, turning heads at Fashion Week, and throwing coordinated smirks at paparazzi like it was second nature. But somewhere between the designer heels and VIP invites, the Glam Squad sisterhood seems to have fractured. And now, Kendall's done playing silent witness. We're diving into the betrayal that sent shockwaves through Hollywood and possibly ended one of the most photographed friendships in the influencer era. But before we unravel the mess, let's rewind and give some context for the uninitiated. Kendall Jenner, supermodel, reality royalty, and social media mainstay, has long shared a tight-knit bond with Hailey Bieber, née Baldwin, model in her own right and wife to pop prince Justin Bieber. These two have been thick as thieves for years, flaunting their friendship on Instagram, tagging each other in exotic vacation posts, and serving synchronized slay at red carpet events. But here's where things get murky. This friendship has always existed in the shadow of one of pop culture's most exhausting love triangles: Justin Bieber, Selena Gomez, and eventually Hailey Bieber. Oh, and don't forget Taylor Swift, Selena's fiercely loyal bestie. Throw her into the mix, and you've got yourself a Hollywood drama web with more layers than a Kardashian skincare routine. Flashback time. Once upon a time, Kendall and Selena were actually cool. The selfies? Cute. The hangouts? Frequent. But things started getting tense when Justin and Selena's on-again, off-again socket began to crumble for good. Kendall appeared to pick a side, and spoiler alert, it wasn't Selena's. Especially not after Justin put a ring on Hailey in that whirlwind 2018 wedding, just months after closing the chapter with Selena. Since then, the fandoms have been busy, analyzing every glance, every like, every unfollow. TikTok sleuths have practically earned PhDs in celebrity body language. And who could forget 2023's eyebrow gate, when fans claimed Hailey and Kendall were throwing shade at Selena's brows? Petty? Absolutely. But in the world of pop culture, the tiniest things spark the loudest chaos. Through it all, Kendall seemed loyal to Hailey. The two were spotted as recently as January 2025 grabbing dinner in West Hollywood, signaling that their friendship was still intact. But plot twist, behind the scenes, things were unraveling. Sources close to Kendall now claim she's been growing increasingly uneasy with Hailey's behavior, especially where Selena is concerned. And honestly, it's about time someone in Hailey's inner circle raised an eyebrow. Let's talk receipts. For years, fans have accused Hailey of being, let's just say, a little too inspired by Selena. From eerily similar outfits to matching tattoos and even mirroring Selena's interviews nearly word for word, it's giving single white female energy and not in a cute way. The timeline is littered with eyebrow-raising coincidences, like Hailey debuting a new tattoo just 12 days after Selena got hers in the exact same spot, or launching a cooking show with major Selena plus Chef vibes. Coincidence? Maybe. But fans aren't buying it, and maybe Kendall isn't either. And just when we thought the drama had peaked, a woman named Dana, self-proclaimed former Justin Bieber superfan, entered the chat. Dana came forward with alleged DMs showing Hailey asking for Justin's location so she could just happen to be at the same hotel or restaurant. According to Dana, Hailey was playing long game chess while the rest of us were watching rom-coms. If true, this paints a seriously unsettling picture and might be the wake-up call Kendall needed. Because while fashion fades and Instagram aesthetics change, reputations? Not so much. Whether this is the final curtain for Kendall and Hailey's BFF era or just a messy intermission, one thing's clear: this drama isn't going anywhere.
Would give her that info because she would say she would either stay at that hotel or she would eat at that hotel or do whatever at that hotel so she could bump into him.
What if your friend was engaging in this behavior? Degree of strategic stalking to attract a man, wouldn't you begin to doubt their morals? And it appears that Kendall may be doing just that. The situation becomes more complex when we take into account Kendall's past relationship with Justin. Although neither party has openly acknowledged it, there have been rumors that Justin and Kendall had a brief romance about 3 years before to Justin's marriage to Hailey. This friendship triangle becomes even more complicated if that is the case. Kendall commented in a resurfaced April 2020 Instagram Live.
Honestly, I didn't know. You know what I mean? Like, I think I hoped. Obviously, Hales is my lady and my best friend. I wanted it so bad for both of you. It makes me really happy.
Kendall Jenner breaks her silence. The move that may have ended her friendship with Hailey Bieber. Kendall Jenner's recent comment is turning heads, and not in the way you'd expect. When asked if she saw Justin and Hailey's marriage coming, Kendall responded with surprising candor. Honestly, no, she said. Supportive on the surface, sure, but that honestly, no has people reading between the lines. Did Kendall see something in Hailey's tactics that made the marriage feel off? Or was she just being real about how fast it all went down either way? It's an eyebrow raiser. What's truly fascinating is how carefully Kendall has danced through this web of Hollywood chaos over the years. Despite being tight with Hailey, she's never publicly thrown shade at Selena Gomez, a feat in itself given the long-running drama between Selena and Hailey. No tweets, no comments, no shady likes, silence. And in a world where silence speaks volumes, Kendall's restraint has always seemed strategic. Until now. According to insiders, that silence may be crumbling. The alleged fallout. Triggered by what sources describe as the final straw. A recent incident involving Hailey that even Kendall reportedly couldn't brush under the rug. So what exactly crossed the line? It all seems to tie back to Selena Gomez's engagement to music producer Benny Blanco in December 2024, a moment that sent the internet into a full-on frenzy. While most people were busy congratulating the couple, Justin Bieber posted a cryptic meme from The Lord of the Rings featuring Gollum drooling over a ring with the caption, "Girls on social media when they get engaged." The timing? Suspicious. The subtext? Shady. And where was Hailey in all this allegedly? Right there behind the scenes, hyping Justin up while pretending to be unbothered online. Classic mean girl energy, but it gets worse. Sources claim Hailey liked a video mocking Selena and Benny's Interview magazine photo shoot, particularly a shot of Selena's feet on Benny's face. While Hailey's rep has denied the like, dismissing it as a fabricated narrative created by a content creator, the damage might already be done, because that was reportedly Kendall's breaking point. According to those close to the supermodel, Kendall has grown increasingly uncomfortable with what she now views as Hailey's obsession with Selena. One insider even spilled, Selena is happy with someone else now, and Hailey is still acting like she's in competition with her. It's exhausting. Yikes. And if the growing rumors of a rift weren't enough, fans are now playing social media detective, tracking likes, follows, and the noticeable lack of recent interactions between the two longtime besties. Are they still following each other? Are the birthday posts missing? No coordinated outfits in sight. The void is louder than a red carpet feud. In a world where these women chronicle every brunch, birthday, and beach vacation, the silence is deafening. And fans? They're living for every pixel of possible proof. So, is this the end of Kendall and Hailey as we know it? Has Kendall finally decided to distance herself from what some are calling Hailey's toxic behavior? Only time and Instagram stories will tell. But one thing's for sure, this beef is far from over. Which brings us to the root of all this. The tangled, messy, and frankly bizarre history between Selena Gomez and Hailey Bieber. A feud so persistent, it may have finally pushed Kendall to cut ties. Let's rewind. Cue the dramatic music. The year was 2009. Hailey Baldwin, 13 years old, was about to meet her future obsession, a 15-year-old, floppy-haired Justin Bieber. Totally normal teen crush? Maybe. But this story doesn't end with posters on a bedroom wall. No, Hailey had access. Thanks to her dad, actor Stephen Baldwin, she didn't just admire Justin from afar, she orchestrated chance meetings. Their first documented encounter? Backstage at the Today Show, where Stephen casually introduced his daughter to Pop's next big thing. According to fan-led investigations and a viral 7-part TikTok and YouTube series, that wasn't a one-off. It was allegedly the start of a decade-long plan to get close to Justin and stay close. What followed was a breadcrumb trail of calculated interactions, social media sleuthing, and if the rumors are to be believed, a relentless pursuit that culminated in the 2018 wedding that shocked even Kendall Jenner. And now, Kendall might be asking herself the same question fans have been asking for years. Was it all too much? This is where things start to get real obsessive. According to that viral fan-made docu-series, Hailey didn't just admire Justin from a distance, she seemed to orbit him. She kept showing up at his events, including the premiere of Never Say Never, his 2011 concert documentary. One photo even shows her posing sweetly next to a magazine cover featuring none other than Justin and Selena, who had just gone public with their relationship. At first, Hailey actually appeared to be a Jelena stan. That's Justin plus Selena for the uninitiated. Back in 2011, she tweeted about them being her favorite couple, and in early 2012, she was still gushing, calling Selena beyond flawless and their love perfect. But then, something shifted. By mid-2012, Hailey's tone on social media changed. The once supportive tweets turned noticeably sarcastic. Shade. Anyone? It was the first red flag in what would become a pattern. Fast forward to 2014, Justin and Selena were off again, and guess who suddenly started popping up more frequently? Hailey. She was now showing up in Justin's circle and even had him at her 18th birthday party. Around the same time, she cozied up to Kendall and Kylie Jenner, making herself a fixture in their friend group. A strategic move, if you ask fans. And then there's the kicker. That former superfan? She claims Hailey regularly DM'd her asking for Justin's location, only to coincidentally show up wherever he was. Creepy or committed? You decide.
Here you're gonna see where I wrote Satai 5th app. The DM that was right above that she sent to me is gone because she unsent it right away. And if I went back to my MacBooks from 2013, maybe I could find that, because above that, and you're gonna have to take my word for this one because I don't have it, but she said, "What hotel is Justin staying at? Kylie and I want to know."
The Selena-Hailey saga, obsession, betrayal, and the fall of a friendship. Let's just take a moment to absorb this. Allegedly DMing fan accounts to track someone's location isn't just over the top, it's full-on psychological thriller territory. And yet, according to multiple sources and viral fan investigations, that's exactly what Hailey Bieber was doing for years. We're not talking teenage crush behavior anymore. We're talking playing the long game with Justin Bieber as the ultimate prize. By 2015, Hailey and Justin were seen together regularly. Despite repeated denials that they were a couple, the receipts told a different story. Clubbing until 5 a.m. on Valentine's Day, shirtless photos posted online, and let's not forget the tweet she liked around that time, one that shaded Selena Gomez hard. Coincidence? Please. But the plot thickens in 2018. After Justin and Selena's final breakup in March, he moved alarmingly fast. By June, he and Hailey were back on. By July 1st, had proposed, just months after Selena. They were married by September. To fans, it felt like the final move in Hailey's years-long campaign to win Justin. But here's the million-dollar question. Even Kendall Jenner might be asking it now. Did Justin ever really get over Selena? In a 2020 interview, Justin himself hinted otherwise. "I've been hurt in my previous relationship," he said, talking about proposing to Hailey while still in emotional recovery mode. And when Selena got engaged to Benny Blanco in December 2024, according to the Daily Mail, Justin felt the sting. That doesn't exactly scream, "I'm totally over it." Which brings us to the most bizarre, and let's be honest, disturbing, later of this saga. The alleged Selena-ification of Hailey Bieber. Fans have compiled side-by-side receipts of Hailey copying Selena's outfits, poses, tattoos, interviews, even business ventures. That dainty G tattoo behind the ear Selena got on June 4, 2015? Hailey was spotted with a near-identical one just 12 days later. It goes beyond skin deep. There's video footage of Hailey echoing Selena's words from interviews almost verbatim. Selena says, "I wish people just knew my heart." A year later, Hailey, "I wish people just knew my heart." Not even paraphrased. And in the kitchen? After Selena launched Selena Plus Chef, Hailey rolled out What's in My Kitchen, complete with nearly identical visuals and grandma cameos. And don't even get us started on the rare beauty versus road aesthetic wars. At some point, it stops being inspiration. It starts being single white female energy. And apparently, Kendall Jenner is finally seeing what fans have been screaming about for years. One particularly jarring allegation. In February 2018, while Selena was at a psychiatric facility, Hailey allegedly drove by her house with her pastor's wife to confirm she was still in treatment. If true, we've crossed the line from competitive to concerning. Now, here's where Kendall enters the chat. Kendall has always played it cool, staying tight with Hailey, yes, but never publicly bashing Selena. Even during the eyebrow wars of 2023, remember that mess with Kylie? Kendall mostly stayed silent. She was even present for the now infamous TikTok where she, Hailey and Justine Skye lip-synced to audio some interpreted as mocking Selena. Still, no direct shots, no public feuds, just a suspicious lack of enthusiasm. That discretion? It might have been masking something deeper, like growing discomfort. Our sources claim that Kendall has been privately pulling away from Hailey for months now. Why? Because the Selena obsession just won't die. And Kendall, business mogul, style icon, and queen of calculated silence, knows a PR nightmare when she sees one. Things hit a boiling point after Selena's engagement to Benny Blanco. While Selena moved on with grace, Hailey allegedly did the opposite. She reportedly liked a shady TikTok mocking Selena and Benny's Interview magazine shoot. Yes, the one with Selena's feet on Benny's face. Hailey's rep denied it ever happened, calling it a content creator's fabrication. But by then, the damage was done. Kendall, according to insiders, was over it. She's exhausted, a source allegedly said. Selena has clearly moved on. Hailey's still acting like she's in competition. It's giving high school. And now, fans are on social media sleuth patrol, combing through follows, likes, and absence of tags. Are Kendall and Hailey still besties? The silence says more than any caption ever could. Which brings us to the ultimate silent but deadly force in this saga, Taylor Swift. Selena's BFF and protector-in-chief, Taylor has made her stance crystal clear. In a 2020 Wall Street Journal interview, she said, "I knew from when I met her, I would always have her back. I don't know if I can forgive someone who hurts her. That's ride or die energy." And while Taylor hasn't publicly addressed the Selena-Hailey drama directly, classic Swiftie strategy, fans believe she's sung about it, particularly in her 2022 track Question. The lyrics? Did you leave her house in the middle of the night? Slash when she said it was too much, do you wish you could still touch her? Sound familiar? More lyrics. Does it feel like second best after that meteor strike? Have been interpreted as jabs at Hailey and a nod to Selena's brand Rare. And during the eyebrow debacle of 2023, a resurfaced clip of Hailey gagging at Taylor's name on Drop the Mic went viral. Selena swiftly clapped back. So sorry my best friend is and continues to be one of the best in the game. It's not hard to imagine that Kendall, stuck in the crossfire between Team Hailey and Team Selena, aka Team Taylor, is weighing her options carefully. Because while Hailey's support may be loud, the numbers don't lie. The hashtag Selena tag? 1.8 billion views on TikTok. Billion. That's not fan-based loyalty. That's a movement. And Kendall? She's no fool. Public image is everything. Aligning herself too closely with the alleged mean girl side of this drama? Not good for business. But it's not just strategy. According to sources, Kendall has been genuinely disturbed by Hailey's alleged behavior. The obsessive social media moves, the imitation game, the refusal to let Selena go. That February 2018 drive by rumor reportedly stuck with her. And for someone like Kendall, who prides herself on authenticity and clean branding, that kind of obsessive energy is more than off-putting, it's dangerous. So maybe, like Taylor says, sometimes the best thing that ever happened to you is just a beautiful chapter in your story. Maybe Kendall's ready to close the book on her Hailey chapter and start writing something new. Bestie, if you made it to the end of this saga, consider yourself practically a certified celebrity relationship detective. And trust me, the story's still unfolding. So grab your popcorn, stay tuned, and don't forget to click on one of the videos popping up on your screen. You're not going to want to miss what's next.